We're in Austin, Texas, looking at three $55,000 great room renovations.
I'd say my style is rustic, Latin-inspired, awesome.
Designer Alexa Hampton examines design choices.
You know what I think? Bachelor pad.
Funny, I'm the one that decorated most of the house.
This has got to change.
Okay, yeah, I don't agree with that.
While local real estate expert Jason Hill studies the neighborhood and goes over the resale numbers.
Look at this wall. It begs for something, and cabinets would have been perfect.
Come on, Jason.
This is a big negative right off the bat.
Big negative.
Only one of these homes is about to get the biggest bang for your buck.
What?
I'm gonna see my bang for my buck.
On average, you can expect a 76% return on your great room renovation. In Austin, Texas, it's a bit higher at 80%. Louis Mena bought his 1970s home with the intention to do some remodeling. His girlfriend Veronica made sure it didn't look too much like a bachelor pad.
I live in the Bee Cave Woods neighborhood, which is really close to downtown Austin. It's an $11 cab ride from the West 6th Street Entertainment District. That I do know. I'd say my style is rustic, Latin-inspired, awesome. When I bought this house in 2004, there hadn't been a penny dropped on it since 1979, and you could tell. It had an enclosed kitchen and a playpen for a dining room. I'm not kidding you, it's a playpen. Look at the pictures. It's half-walled and a lot of just ugliness. And now it's rustic style, open floor plan, and pretty nice to live in, I would say.
Some of the main changes that were done in the kitchen, this used to actually be an entire wall here that had 2 double ovens. So we knocked out the wall so that there was a better flow from the kitchen to the dining room to the living room, which is really what we wanted.
With the floor, ended up replacing the saltillo tile that was originally here with travertine, and also took out this ridiculously ugly island that was right here and ended up making a much better and useful island. Went ahead and went with stone backsplash here. I actually asked the tile guy what he would do, and he came up with this design, and so that's how I came up with it. Where did I save money? That's a tough one. Where did I save money? Oh, I replaced the windows and got a new air conditioner because electric bills were a little high, and that's actually cut them in half.
One of the things that we did splurge on was this great hand-scraped maple floor. Because it already has a texture of its own, we're not so worried about scraping it or, dropping things on it or anything like that.
Because some of my budget went into the hardwood floor, didn't have enough money to finish the fireplace, so I actually kept the original one. I had a very kind interior designer here help me with a lot of the choices, and so that's ultimately how this kind of balanced out and made for a pretty nice house.
This is a very desirable neighborhood.
Any reason?
School districts and its proximity to downtown, about 10 minutes.
Well, it's certainly charming.
The updating here, making big returns on investments for homeowners.
This is nice, but I immediately see a concern.
Already? That's ridiculous.
That's far too quick. That is far, far too quick.
Everything's a bit off center. Come here. If you stand dead center and you look at the white lines that are created by the baseboards, you notice that the table is off center. It's off center with this ceiling fixture over the table. It's all a little off, which I think could easily be remedied.
I feel it. I didn't see it, but I definitely feel it. Buyers are going to pick up on that.
Is that all you got? Bring it, come on. I'm gonna see my bang for my buck, I hope.
Well, let's check the kitchen out.
I like the color choice. I like this granite. Goes well with this tumbled stone backsplash. I think it's a good neutral.
I love me some neutral.
But here's a pet peeve of mine. I think it was a mistake to just have the one handle on this expanse of drawers. I think each drawer should have 2 handles just because it suggests more sturdiness, more functionality.
That's where we're at. 2 handles, not 1. They're not that heavy. I think 1, you can open it with 1.
Are you calling this hardware weenie?
I am not, but you may feel free to.
Cabinet space is a big concern for buyers, and though they are very nice, there's a lack of them.
Most of those cabinets are fairly empty, so there's plenty of storage space in the house.
Alexa, Look at this wall. It begs for something, and cabinets would have been perfect.
All right, I get it about the cabinets. Duly noted.
I don't know that it begs for cabinets, but I certainly think that cabinets would have been a great solution for a different issue that he has, which is this joint right here, where it goes from yellow to blue. They've applied a stencil, which to my eye is still quite abrupt.
The stenciling was definitely Lewis's idea.
What?
It was definitely your idea.
It was the paint lady's idea, first of all.
And you listened to her. It was mine.
Don't bore America with details.
It's okay to say you're wrong.
Another nitpicky decorator criticism. These outlets are really popping out to me. There are lots of them. They're dark brown. They don't line up.
City of Austin required outlets, not my call.
It would be very easy for him to go to a store and get outlets that blend a little better with the tumbled stone. And I think he should.
Will do. This weekend.
If we're walking through here, we're not gonna be able to both get through here.
I don't know what you mean.
There is about 8 inches there where this could have gone back. You could have had a better opening.
Listen, if you have trouble walking through there, you need to stop going to the kitchen.
But on a positive note, this great room, it's cheerful, it's happy, and it kind of makes me feel like, hey, I'm in Texas.
This tile, very Texan, very cool, Southwest.
Goes great with the walls.
Yes.
This has got to change. Too rustic, too rough hewn. I'd love to see a limestone mantle.
Do you think they know that I had a $55,000 budget? Because, I mean, they want more cabinets and more changes, but give me some money.
We're at a price point where people want to be wowed. I'm not seeing any or feeling any wow factor in any of the rooms that we've been in so far.
I did my best. I don't know what to tell you.
Coming up,
Buyers coming in the house are not going to like this fish tank.
What? The fish tank's what makes this house special.
and later,
My question is how much they spent on this one big slab.
Well, okay, yeah, I don't agree with that.
Overall, yes, it looks good.
Yeah,